Good afternoon, all. Today we are going to discuss about the topic Chennai Flood 2015. Before stepping on to the topic, let's see what is flood. A flood is an overflow of water that submerges land that is usually dry. In the sense of flowing water, the word may also be applied to the inflow of the tide. Flooding may occur as an overflow of water from water bodies such as river, lake, or ocean, in which the water overtops, resulting in some of that water escaping its actual boundaries. The image that you are able to see is an example of flood. Now let's move on to the main topic, Chennai Flood 2015. Chennai was flooded on 8 November to 14 December. On 1st December, heavy rains led to inundation in many areas of Chennai. For the first time since its founding in 1878, the major newspaper The Hindu did not publish a print edition on December 2nd as workers were unable to reach the press building. Chennai was officially declared a disaster area on the evening of 2nd December. The Southern Railways cancelled major train services and Chennai International Airport was closed until 6th December. This image shows Chennai International Airport during 2015 flood. Now let's see the causes for flood in Chennai. The indiscriminate release of water was done to protect private patta land. This was a serious failure in operation of reservoir and it contributed to Chennai floods. The discharge of 29,000 cusecs of water from Chembrabakam Lake for 21 hours coupled with surplus water in upstream tanks and catchments caused a huge disaster for Chennai. Chembrabakam Lake was blamed for the city's flooding. Encroachment of tank, lakes and riverbeds played a major role in causing floods. The image that you are able to see is Chembrabakam Lake, which was blamed for causing floods in Chennai. Now let's see the devastation due to flood. More than 500 people were killed and over 1.8 million, that is 18 lakh people, were displaced with estimates of damages and losses ranging from nearly 200 billion to 1 trillion. Supplies of basic necessities like milk, vegetables and water were affected due to logistical difficulties. Fuel supplies and travel were greatly affected in Chennai. Now let's see the relief efforts. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha announced an initial allocation of 5 billion for relief and rehousing with rupees 400,000 for each family who had lost relatives in the flood. The Indian Air Force deployed 4 helicopters to airlift flood victims from inundated parts of Chennai city. The Indian Coast Guard and the 3 other branches of Indian Armed Forces conducted rescue operations, especially the Indian Navy did a lot of efforts to rescue the people. Many actors from different states, some players of different fields and politicians contributed for helping and supporting them to overcome the flood. Other neighboring countries like Bangladesh, Japan, Malaysia, Iran, etc. have showed their humanity towards India by providing necessary requirements. These images show the relief efforts made by Indian Navy and Air Force. This image shows our former Chief Minister Dr. J. Jayalalitha, who visited the flooded area and instructed the rescue team to help the people. This image shows an aerial view of flood-hit areas of Chennai and its suburbs. This image shows a government hospital in Cronpet, Chennai, which was flooded and the patients were rescued by the fire and rescue personnel. This image shows an aerial view of Velachery Junction in Chennai. This image shows some army members rescuing people from a colony in Nandanam, Chennai. This image shows an aerial view of Saidapet bridge which is covered with full of water due to flood.